Okay, here we go. This is our second week now of e-learning. This is our last week before we head into a nice and safe Christmas break. I hope everybody's doing well, and I hope everybody is getting all the information they need. I hope that nobody is afraid to reach out and ask questions because that's what I'm here for. And what you will notice this week, and hopefully you noticed this last week as well, and by now, you should have seen that there was a tutorial explaining how to use Google Meet. So hopefully I'll see some of you on Tuesday and Thursday for those meetings. Those meetings are optional. I just want to kind of make that clear. It is not a part of your grade. There is no expectation for students to join those meets. Those meets are there for you to ask questions, for you to get caught up, for you to get some more clarification, etc. So as you will see that those Google Meets, those may not particularly be during our class times. If you notice that the Google Meet is during our class time, it'll be clearly stated in the week at a glance. So instead of it being 9:15 to 9:30, I went ahead and just made it like that for now because that's my planning period. And I believe with the amount of kids attending those Google Meets, I think it would just be easier for everybody to meet at one time. If those Google Meets start to conflict or start to overlap with other Google Meets that you're supposed to be in, I will certainly be flexible and change those times up. But the time for those Google Meets will be posted in the week at a glance. So if you see a change there, just kind of keep your eye out. And if you're somebody that wants to meet, make sure that you're checking out the time to meet. It'll always be in the week at a glance. Okay. And I believe we're going to keep it to Tuesday, Thursday. So just keep an eye on that. It'll be in the green letters in your week at a glance. And I look forward to seeing some of you there. So for this week, this is our last week. So what we are going to be doing is we're actually going to wrap up the graffiti projects. Okay. So on Monday, you're going to check out this weekly overview. So today's Monday, hopefully by the time you're watching this. And you should begin or continue starting the shading of your graffiti letters. Okay, now there was a whole tutorial on that. So if you missed that, you're going to want to go back and go to last week's tutorial or last week's week at a glance and get caught up via that tutorial. Okay, so with that said, on Monday, you're going to continue or just begin starting the shading or coloring, because coloring is an option. It's not required, but it's an option, of the graffiti letters. On Tuesday, you're going to continue. Now, what you're going to notice in each day, there's going to be a little mini goal. Our goal for today is to continue with yesterday's work and complete one half of the color or the shading with the pencil. Okay? For Wednesday, now the reason why you have so many work days is because this is going to take you some time, and I only expect you to work for the 40 minutes that we spend time together in class. All right. Now, I would recommend doing that within your actual bell schedule. So if you have class first period, you should be on here working first period. I will always be available. Okay. So during the school day or during your class period, if you have a question, you can always email me. Even though it might not be a day where we Google Meet, you can always email me. There's always a discussion board on the Polaris page if you go to the weekly folder. But don't hesitate to email. Don't hesitate to ask questions because that's my job to help you out with this process. Okay. Now, what you'll notice is by Thursday, you're actually going to be expected to spend the 40 minutes on your project finishing the actual project itself. Okay. So the last day before we go on break, your project is going to be due. So this is going to be a link. You're going to click the link, take the picture of your project, and you're going to submit it for a 40-point product grade, okay, which is your first big grade for the trimester. All right, so make sure that you take advantage of that. Once we get into break, remember every calendar day that the project is late, it's -1. Okay, now this is a product grade, so this is going to be a lot more important for you to get it in on time. All right, so hopefully we're all good there. Okay. Another little note, remember that sketchbook assignment number 4 is also due Friday before Christmas break. That's going to be worth 30 process points, not quite as big as the 40 product points, but it is still very important that you keep up with these process points because trust me, since we have them every week, they are going to catch up with you if you continue to miss. So make sure that you're taking your time. I just please ask that you put in a little bit of effort. Honestly, I'm going to grade you on effort. I'm not going to be too nitpicky with the sketchbook assignments. As long as you're putting forth 30 to 45 minutes of effort, you should be good to go. Okay. So if you need more clarification on what the sketchbook assignment actually is, there's going to be a link right here. You're going to click the link and it should take you to what you need to know. Okay. Hopefully at this point, everybody's feeling good about e-learning. Hopefully everybody's caught up with what we're trying to accomplish. And I hope, got the bells, and I hope that everybody has a great, safe, happy, and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Okay. So if you need anything at all, feel free to reach out and I will get back to you very soon. Okay. See you all next year.